Scorpios, what is going on with you for the week, Scorpios? Okay. Okay. All right. So on Monday the 4th, what I'm getting is that your finances may be going forward in some direction. And so when we're talking about your money, we're talking about your prosperity. We're talking about your ability to grow or advance in any way. Also, with your career and things like this. And it could be for some of you that we're looking for some type of a relief. Okay, right now with the quarantine, things like that, it's very possible that it came in or it's coming in. On Tuesday the 5th, there's talk of you can't skip it. You can't skip that part. And it came up again on Thursday the 7th. So what do I mean by that? Well, basically Spirit's saying that there's some type of a process that you're trying to skip over. You're trying to level jump in some way. So whether you're doing this with a relationship, you're doing this with some aspect of your life where you're supposed to be learning and processing a little bit more than what you are, you can't skip it. Okay. You have to slow down and work with everything that you have. I feel like you've been very pushy or bossy or selective lately on like, no, this is where I'm going to spend my time and energy and attention. And now the universe is pushing back and saying, then you're not going anywhere. Okay. Now it's just built up and you're in a bit of a timeout chair. On Wednesday, the 6th, there is talk of your financial opportunities being in a unique position right now where you need to pay attention and listen to skeletons in the closet, unfinished business, stuff swept under the carpet. And what that means, something is coming up to the surface and saying, look, this has to be dealt with. Okay. Nothing can move until this is resolved. And what it looks like is that it's going to cause you to not only have to address what's come to the surface, but to go backward and look at the way that things have been operating. For some of you, I feel like I'm talking, the last 2 years, but for some, it feels almost more like 4 years, possibly for some, even 6 to 7 years. You're going to have to look back and you're going to have to address this issue and, reevaluate and come up with a new game plan. On Saturday, the 9th, there's talk here of, it's almost like your heart, you don't want to give your heart. And it's someone or a situation really asking, okay, to be loved by you. And you're really refusing in such a way that is a little almost hostile. It looked to me like you may have a tendency with this person or this situation to want to bite. And what I'm hearing is bark, don't bite. Okay, so if they're demanding more of you than what you're willing to give, sometimes a growl or a bark is enough. You don't have to go full on attack mode. But I really do feel that it's also a time for you to reevaluate whether or not you should be giving more there, if there's anything that maybe you're stuck on from the past, or if there's some type of healing that needs to happen with you, if the imbalance is coming more from you and not them. Is that possible? Okay. And if you find that it isn't, that it is actually them, that they're the issue, well, then what are you still doing there? Okay. So we're going to have to take a closer look at that situation. Scorpios, have a great week.